Hello children, welcome to Narayana Digi classes. Today I am going to explain 14-10-2020 dated assignment 5 solutions, topic squares and square roots. This assignment contains 9 sums. Let me explain one by one. Now the first question is, find the square roots of the following numbers by prime factorization method. In this first one is 4096 is given. Now see that one. First Roman, first question. 4096. 4096. Find the square root of 4096. Square root of 4096 by prime factorization. So first let us do the prime factorization of 4096. So let us divide with 2. 2048. Next again with 2. 1024. Again 2 5 10 ones 2 twos. Again with 2. 2 twos are 4. 2 fives are 10. 2 sixes are 12. Again with 2. 2 128. Again with 2. 2 64. Now coming to here 64. Again with 2 32. Again with 2 16s. Again with 2 8s. Again with 2 4s. Again with 2 2s. Okay. So total 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 times repeated. So square root of 4096. Square root of 4096 can be write as, see, every two times repeated, that will be take one time. So that is equal to square root of 2 square into again 2 twos. 2 square into again these twos. 2 square into again these twos. 2 square into again these twos. Again 2 square into again 2 pairs. 2 square. Now we know that root over a square is equal to a. That's why we can eliminate the square root by 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So total 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32, 32s are 64. Okay, so that is equal to 64. That's why square root of 4096 is equal to 64. So this is the square root of 4096 by prime factorization method. In the same way, let us do the second one, 7744. In the first one, second one given 7744. So last, let us do the prime factorization with 2. 2 3s are 6. 1 is left. 17. 2 8s are 16. 1 is left. 2 7s are 14. 2 2s are. Again with 2. 2 1s are 2. 2 9s are 18. 2 3s are 6. 2 6s are 12. Now again with 2. 2 9s are 18. 1 3. 2 6s are 12. 2 8s are 16. Again with 2. 2 4s are 8. 2 8s are 16, 2 4s are 8, 16, 2 8s are 16, 2 4s are 8. Again with 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 2 2s. Again with 2. 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 1s. Now 11, 11 11s. Now square root of 7744 can be write as 2 times repeated, can write as a 2 square into, this is 2 times, again write the 2 square, again 2 times, again write the 2 square into 2 times 11 repeated, 11 square. So after eliminating the square root, we'll get 2 into 2 into 2 into 11. that is equal to 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 11s are 88. So square root of 7744 is equal to 88. Okay children, so this is the first Roman two sums. Let us move on to the second one. See, for each of the following numbers, find the smallest whole number by which it would be multiplied so as to get a perfect square number also. Find the square root of the square number so obtained. So here the question is the number is given. For example, the first question is in the second Roman, first one is given 252. 252. So in this 252, each of the following numbers, find the smallest number by which it would be multiplied by so as to get the perfect square number. So by which whole number you have to multiply will get the perfect square. So this is also can verify through the prime factorization method. First let us do the prime factorization. 2 1s are 2 2s are 4, 2 6. Again 2 6s are 12, 2 3s. Now 3 2s are 3 1s. Again with 3 7s are 21. Now observe here, to get the perfect square, 2 is repeated 2 times, 3 is repeated 2 times, but 7 is repeated 1 time only. So 252 is equal to 2 square into 3 square into 7 only. So to become a perfect square, we need one more solve. So 252 is multiplied by 7 by 7 will get 252 is equal to 2 square into 3 square into 7 into 7. So we'll get the 2 square into 3 square into 7 square. So automatically this is the perfect square. That is 2 into 3 into 7 whole square. Okay. To become a perfect square, it is multiplied with 7 is our answer. And in the question they are asking, also find the square root of the square number so obtained. So what is the square number now? 2 into 3 into 7 whole square, which means square root of 252 into 7. We get the square number. Now I want to find the square root of this one. That will get the 2 into 3 into 7 whole square. Now square and root cancel is equal to 2 into 3 into 7. That is equal to 2 3 the 6, 6 7 the 42. Now square of that perfect square number, square root of that perfect square number is 42 is our answer. Okay, so let us move on to the second one, 180. See in this second one, 180. So let us do the prime factorization. 2 90s, 2 45s, and 3 15s, again 3 5s. Now every prime factor is repeated 2 times except 5. So 180 can be written as 2 square into 3 square into 5. When we multiply with one more 5, it will become a perfect square. So 180 into 5, that is equal to 2 square into 3 square into 5 square. That's right, 2 into 3 into 5 whole square. So it is the perfect square. So that means 180 into 500. 180 into 500, 5 zeros 0, 5 8s are 40, 4 5 1s are 5 plus 4, 900. So our perfect square number is 900. So 180 is multiply with 5. Multiply with 5. Multiply with 5 will get perfect square. That is 900. Now I want to find the square root of 900. Square root of 900 is equal to, so that is square root of 2 into 3 into 5 whole square. Square and root cancel is equal to 2 into 3 into 5. So which means 2 into 3 into 5 is equal to how much? 2 3 is 6, 6 5 is 30. So square root of 900 is equal to 30. So according to the question, when 180 is multiplied with 5, we will get the perfect square, and its square root is 90. Its square root is 30. Okay. So this is the second Roman. Let us move on to the third one. Now the third one is, see, the students of class 8 of a school obtained 2401 in all. Prime Minister National Relief Fund, each of the students donated as many rupees as the number of the students in a class. Then find the number of the students. Here total how much they donated? 2401. So third one is C. Now the third one. Let number of students in a class. Number of students in a class. Number of students in a class is equal to X. So according to the question, each student donated to the Prime Minister Relief Fund as a number of students in the class. So amount donated by each student is also X only. Okay. So but total amount is given how much? Total amount is equal to 2401 rupees. This is the 2401 rupees donated. So one student donate X rupees, then X students donates X into X. So according to the question, X into X is equal to 2401. That implies X square is equal to 2401. Then square will be transformed in the right side. X is equal to square root of 2401. So let us find the square root of 2401. So here let us do the prime factorization. 2401. So 2 ones, 2 twos. So sorry, 5 6 with 3 only. Now 3 8s. 2 plus 4 6 plus 1 7. Okay, sorry. So now 2401 square root. 2001 square root is, so prime factorization of 2001 square root, by which number it will be divided? 21. 21 into 21 is equal to how much? 21. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, no 441. So I hope yes, let us divide with 7. 7 threes are 21, 3 7 fours are 28, again 7 threes. Now again with the 3, 7 fours are 28, 6 7 nines are again 7 sevens. So we can write as root over 7 square into 7 square, that is equal to 7 into 7, which means 49. So number of students in the class is equal to 49 students. Okay. Now let us move on to the next question. Now the fourth question, see. 2025 plants are to be planted in a garden in such a way that each row contain as many plants as the number of rows. Find the number of rows and the number of plants in each row. Okay. So this is the fourth one. See here. Let number of rows is equal to x. So according to question, number of plants in each row is equal to also x. That is the given in the question. Now total number of plants is equal to what is given total number of the plants 2025. So each row we have the x plants, total we have the x rows. That implies x into x is equal to 2025. So which means x square is equal to 2025. That implies x is equal to root over 2025. Okay. So let us do the prime factorization 2025 with 5. 5 4s are 5 5s are 25. Again with 5. 5 8s are. Now 9 is a perfect square, 9 9s. So I can write as root over 5 square into 9 square. That means 45. So number of rows is equal to 45 and number of rows in number of plants in each row is equal to also 45. That is the fourth one solution. So let us move on to the fifth one. See, the fifth question is find the smallest square that is divisible by each of the number 4, 9 and 10. Okay. So this is the fifth one. Now see here. What are the numbers are given? Find the smallest square that is divisible by each of the number divisible by 4, 9 and 10. First, let us find the LCM of 4, 9, 10. So 4, 9, 10. Let us find the LCM. 2 2s, 9s, 2 5s. Okay. Now 2, 9, 5 are co-primes. Then LCM is equal to 2 into 2 into 9 into 5. So 2 2s are 4, 4 9s are 36, 36 5s are 180. So that is the 180. Now we need to find the nearest and the smallest number which is divisible by 4, 9, 10 and also perfect squares. So let us do the prime factorization of 180. 180 prime factorization. 2 90s, 2 45s, again 3 15s, again 3 5s. It is not a perfect square. So if you multiply with 180, okay, so nearest perfect square is perfect square which is divisible by 4 9 10 is S 180 into to become a perfect square I want one more 5, so into 5 is equal to 900. So the nearest S, the smallest square number that is divisible by 4, 9, 10 is 900. Okay, children. So let us move on to the sixth one. Now the sixth question is, see, find the number of the digits of the square root of each of the following numbers, okay, without any calculation. So first one is given 4489. Yes, this is the sixth Roman first one. Sixth Roman first one. 4489. What are the number of digits? Number of digits. Number of digits is equal to 4489. So that is equal to 4 only. Number of digits in this number 4 only. How many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 digits are there. So this is which number? Even number. Even number. Therefore, number of digits in square root, number of digits in square root is equal to 4 by 2. 4 by 2 is equal to 2 digits only. So the square root of 4 digit number will get the 2 digit number only. When it is even, the number of digits in the square root is equal to n by 2. When the number of digits is n in the given number is even, then number of digits in the square root is equal to n by 2. That is equal to 4. So in the same way, second one is, what is the second number given here? 390625. 390625. So what are the number of the digits in this number? We have the 6 digits. So number of digits is equal to 6. So 6 is even number. 6 is the even number. Then number of digits in square root. Number of digits in square root. Square root is equal to 6 by 2 is equal to 3 digits. So the square root of 390625 will get the 3 digit number. Okay. So this is the sixth one. Let us move on to the seventh one. Now the seventh one is, see, what is the seventh one is given? Find the square root of the following decimal numbers. First one is 7.29. Okay. First one is 7.29. So to find the square root of the decimal one, we can find in the two ways. So first eliminate the decimal fraction, afterwards you can find the square root. I want to find the square root of this number. See that square root of this one is equal to, I can write like this, square root of 729 by 100. 729 by 100. Okay. So 729, let us do the prime factorization. 729 with 3. 3 2s are 6, 3 4s are 12, 3 3s. Again with 3, 381s. Again with 3, 327s. Again with 3, 3 9s. Again with 3, 3 3s. So 3 square, 3 square, 3 square. I can write like this. 3 square into 3 square into 3 square into 3 square. 1, 2, 3 times only repeated. Okay? By. You know that 100 can write as a 10 square. Very simple. So 3 into 3 into 3 by 10 nana. Because after eliminating the square root, so 27 by 10 is equal to 2.7. So square root of 7.29 is equal to 2.7. Okay. So this is one. Second one is 51.84. 51.84. Second one. Second one is 51.84. I want to find the square root of this one. Again you can write as square root of 5184 by 1 follows 2 zeros, because after decimal point we have the 2 digits only. So let us do the prime factorization. 5184 Yes, with 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10, 2 9s are 18, 2 2s. Again with 2. 2 1s, 2 2s 4, 2 9s are 18, 2 6. Again with 2. 2 6s are 12, 2 4s are 8, 2 8s are 16. Okay. Again with 2. 2 3s, 2 2s, 2 4s. Again with 2. Again with 2. 3 ones, 2 ones, 2 6, 2 twos, again with 2, 2 81s, again 81 can be write as 3 27s and 3 9s or 3 3s. So total repeated 1, 2, 3. So can be write as 2 square into 2 square into 2 square. Again 3 is repeated 2 times base into 3 square into 3 square. By denominator we know 10 square. Another means 10 square. So that is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 by 10. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24, 24 3s are 72. 72 by 10, nothing but 7.2. So, square root of 51.84 is equal to, square root of 51.84 is equal to, answer is 7.2. Okay, so this is the square root of this number. So, let us move on to the eighth one. Now, eighth question is C. What is the eighth one? Find the square root of the following numbers by division method. One is 2304. So, in division method, square root of 2304 in which method? Division method. Already we find the square root in prime factorization method. This is the another method, division method. Okay, how you can find the square root of this number? See, 2304. First, to do the division method, you will take the every two digits as a one group from right to left. From right to left, first two digits are these two digits. Next two digits are this one. Okay. Now I want to find the square root of this number in this way. Now what I will do? Leftmost digits 2, 3. What is the nearest and smallest perfect square number to the 23? Nearest and smallest perfect square number to the 23 is 4 4 the 16. Next one is 5 5 the 25. 25 is more than to the 23. So you can take the 4 4 the 16 only. Now subtract. 23 minus 16 is 7. Now get down the next two digits. Two digits will be get down at the same time. Okay. So next step. Third step is write the double of the quotient. Here what is the quotient? 4. Double of the quotient is 8. So we'll write here 8. Now what digit will be keep in the quotient is important here. Now, in the new dividend is 704. Digit in units place is 4. By squaring which digit, will get the unit digit is 4. 2 square is 4. So, either you can keep the 2 or by squaring 8. 8 square is 64. Digit in units place is again 4. So, you can keep either 2 or 8. Only these two digits can keep here. Because of in the new dividend, digit in units place is 4. So we'll get the digit in units place is 4 by squaring 2 square or 8 square. But 2 square is very smaller. Then I will keep the 8. When you keep the 8 in the quotient, at the same time the 8 will be in the new divisor. So the new divisor will become a 88. This 88 is multiplied with this last digit 8. Now 88 is 64, 6. 88 is 64 plus 6 is 70 only. Remainder I got 0. So now in finally when you got the remainder 0, the respective quotient is the square root of the given number. Therefore, square root of 2304 is equal to 48 only. This is the division method. Okay. So let us move on to the second sum in this Roman. Now the second one is given here 4489. 4489. This is the second one. Yes, here also we have the 4 digits 4489. Now, what is the first step? We will keep the every 2 digits as a one group from right to left. So 89 is one group, 44 is one group. Now, leftmost pair is 44. Nearest perfect square of the 44 is 6 6 are 36. 7 7 are 49 is more than the 44. So, you can keep the 6 6 are 36 only. So, I will write the 66 is 36 minus 44 minus 36 is equal to 8. Okay. What is the next step? Get down the next 2 digits immediately. Both the digits will be get down. 89. So, our new dividend is 889. Now, third step. Write the double of the quotient as a new divisor. 6 double is 12. 12 we write as a new divisor. Now, what digit will be keep after 12 or in the new quotient? Okay. Here, in the new dividend, digit in its place is 9. By squaring, which digits will get the 9? Either 3 square is 9 or 7 square is 9. Okay. So, 3 is very smaller. So, I can keep the 7 now. When you keep the 7 in the quotient, the same digit will be keep in the new divisor also. So 7 sevens are 49, 4, 7 12s are 80, 7 12s are 84, 84 plus 4, 88, 88, remainder 0. So when you got the remainder 0, the respective quotient is called the square root. So square root of 4489 is equal to 67 only. This is the square root of given number in the long division method. So let us move on to the last question, 9th one. See that what is the 9th question shall we now? Find the least number which must be added to each of the following numbers so as to get the perfect square. Also, find the square root of the perfect square so obtain. First one is 525. Ninth one, first one is 525. Yes, very good. So 525, let us do the square root in the long division method. 5 to 5. So coming here. So 2 digits as a one group, only 1 digit is left. Now let us find the nearest and smallest perfect square to the 5. 2 2s are 4 only. Let us subtract 1. Let's get down the next 2 digits, 125. And write the double of the quotient is 4. So how much we can keep here? How much we can keep here? For example, I will keep the 3. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. So minus 4. I got the minus 4. So if you got the remainder 0, that number become a perfect square. So what we will do? This number, this remainder become a 0. Plus 4 will be add. So 4 will be add. 4 will be add to 525. So we'll get 525 plus 4 is equal to 529. This is the 23 square. So become a perfect square. That's why to get the perfect square, 4 will be added to the given number. Our answer is 4. And also they are asking to find the square root of that perfect square. Square root of 529 is equal to square root of 23 square is equal to 23. Okay. Now let us move on to the last one. Means 9th Roman second one. Yes, this 9th Roman second sum is given. The number is 1750. 1750. So let us move on to the 1750 square root. Let us find 2 digits. 4 4 the 60 nearest perfect square. Yes, right. 7 minus 1 6. Get down the next two digits. Double of the quotient is 8. Okay. So let us try to keep the one digit. Ones only 81. Twos. We'll write the twos. 2 twos are 4. 2 8s are 16. So 150 minus 164 is equal to minus 14. So to become a remainder 0 plus 14 will be added. So then what we will do? 14 will be added. To get perfect square. So what is that perfect square? 1750 plus 14 is equal to 1764. This can be written as 42 square. Yes, 1764 is the nearest perfect square. By adding the 14, you will get it. And they are asking find the square root of the number. Square root of 1764 is equal to square root of 42 square. That is equal to 42. Okay, children. So these are the assignment 5 solutions. Thank you very much.